You're a digital artist, right? And you've probably heard all this buzz about NFTs. But maybe you've also heard about the insane fees and the super complicated tech and thought, no thanks. Well, what if I told you there's a much, much easier way? You're in exactly the right spot, because we're going to break down how to create and sell your very first piece of crypto art on Tezos step by step.
Okay, let's just jump right in. Are you ready to take that amazing digital file you've got, the one just sitting there on your hard drive, and turn it into a permanent, collectible piece of art? Something people can actually own and trade and admire?
Awesome, because that's exactly what we're about to do. And listen, this won't take long. In just the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through every single thing you need to know, from the initial setup all the way to your first sale. No confusing tech speak, I promise. Just a super simple guide to getting your art out into the world. All right, let's dive in. First question you're probably asking is, why Tezos? I mean, there are a ton of different blockchains out there, right? So how come this one has become such a haven for artists? Turns out there are some really, really good reasons.
Well, it really boils down to these 4 things right here. First off, the minting fees. We're not talking $50, $60, or $100 here. We're talking a few cents. Seriously. Then there's the community. It's just different. It's genuinely driven by the art, not just by people trying to make a quick buck. And hey, it's also eco-friendly, which is a huge deal for a lot of creators. On top of all that, you've got amazing platforms like Object and FX Hash that are built for artists.
And look, this little vibe check really says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you've got Tezos, fees are just a few cents, the whole scene is focused on art, and it's super low impact on the environment. On the other side, well, that's where you see fees of $50 or more, a vibe that's all about speculation and really high energy use. For an artist who's just starting out, I mean, the choice is it's night and day.
Okay, so hopefully you're seeing why Tezos is so appealing. The next logical question is, what do I actually need to get started? Let's put together your essential artist toolkit. And I promise you, this is going to be way, way simpler than stocking up on new paints and canvases.
Seriously, check out how simple this list is. You need a Tezos crypto wallet. Think of it like your digital signature. You need a teeny tiny amount of the Tezos crypto, it's called XZT, just to cover fees. You need your digital art file, which, hey, you've already got that. And finally, you just need access to an NFT marketplace, which is really just a website. That's it. That's the whole list. So let's knock out those first 2 items on the list right now, setting up that wallet and getting that little bit of crypto. You can think of this part as getting your artist's signature ready and paying the ridiculously cheap gallery fee.
When it comes to wallets, you got a couple of really great options. On one hand, you have Kukai. This is, without a doubt, the easiest way to get started. You can literally just log in with your social media account and boom, you're done. On the other hand, there's Temple Wallet. This is more of a classic browser extension, and it's fantastic if you're planning on sticking around. But honestly, for your very first NFT, you can't go wrong with either one.
Okay, next up is getting that little bit of gas money. That's the XTZ you need for the minting fee. And getting it is super easy. You can grab some on a big exchange like Coinbase, maybe a friend in the community can send you some, or you can use a direct service like MoonPay, which is often built right into the wallet you just set up.
So how much are we talking about here? How much is this gas money going to set you back? Are you ready for this? About $2. Yeah, that's it, $2. That is literally all the money you need to mint your first artwork and launch your journey as an artist on the blockchain. It's just incredible, right?
Okay, here we go. This is the moment we've been building up to. You've got your wallet, you've got your $2, and you've got your awesome piece of art ready to go. It is time for the main event, minting your very first NFT and putting your art on the blockchain forever.
Now, to keep things super simple, we're going to use Object.com for this walkthrough. Why? Because it's the biggest marketplace on Tezos, and it's incredibly easy to use. It really is the perfect spot to start. And check this out, the whole thing is just 4 easy steps. Step 1, go to the website and connect your wallet. It's just a click. Step 2, you go to Create, upload your art file, and then you give it a title, a little description, and some tags. Step 3, you get to decide, is this going to be a unique one-of-one masterpiece, or do you want to sell a few copies? And finally, Step 4, the best part. You hit that mint button and just approve the tiny transaction in your wallet. And that's it. All right, we are in the home stretch now. Your art is officially an NFT. Living on the blockchain. So, now what? Well, now we got to get it listed for sale. And this part is super important. We need to talk about how to share it with the world so people can actually find it. And the good news is, listing it for sale is just as easy as minting was.
You literally just go to the page for the NFT you just made, hit the List for Sale button, type in the price you want and XTZ, and you approve one last little transaction. Boom! Your art is officially for sale.
Okay, but listen up, because this part is absolutely crucial. Minting your art is just step one. The real magic, and where you're going to find your first buyers, is by connecting with the community. You have to get out there. Share your piece on Twitter or X, use hashtags like #Tezart and #Object. Hop into the Discord servers for places like Object. This is not one of those if you build it, they will come things. You gotta share your amazing work and find your people.
And just like that, you did it. Seriously, take a second and let that sink in. Your creation isn't just a file on your computer anymore. It's a permanent, verifiable piece of art on the Tezos blockchain. That is so cool. Congratulations.
You've just unlocked a whole new world for your creativity, a new way to connect with people who love art, and a totally new path for you as an artist. So, the only question left is, what are you going to create next?